this is Ashley Christia here, and today I feel compelled to share with you my personal summarization of A Course in Miracles. I actually just started reading the book today, and halfway through chapter one, I had this revelation to make videos while I read the book. I think this was inspired by the new moon in Sagittarius right now is calling us all to bring together our skills and wisdom, compassion, and knowledge to bring together to be shared so that we may inform and help heal each other and heal the collective mind of the planet, which is in its wrong mind currently. So, A Course in Miracles is a course in understanding miracles, and really this is not so much a religious dogma as it is a psychological training of the mind. We're just conditioned to think a certain way. Many of us were taught to think uh, fear based thoughts, and that's the thing. Human beings are great, and they don't, many of us don't acknowledge that, myself included, and that's why I'm trying to further understand this law. The greatest people of the world you can think of, Albert Einstein, haven't even touched the great power of the human mind. So, Course in Miracles, chapter one is called The Meaning of Miracles. So, it goes on to explain that miracles are the norm. Miracles happen naturally, and when they're not occurring, that's when something is wrong. And what's wrong with the state of mind in that case is that it is not of a higher mind. The thoughts are not high enough to keep bad things from happening. To keep your thoughts so high so that fear germs can't touch them is the goal. Fear is the basis of all evil in this world. Criticism, jealousy, worry, greed, all these things come from fear based thoughts. The goal is love based thoughts. The God mind, seeing the good in everyone. So miracles occur through the power of prayer. Prayer is your communion with God, and prayer is about gratitude. When you bring your hands together for prayer, you should be experiencing an attitude of gratitude for all the miracles that are currently occurring in your life. And by putting your focus on the things that you're grateful for, you end up attracting more things that you will be grateful for. So, in that moment when you are focusing on all the lack in your life, you are in that moment bringing more lack in your life. So, the only real problem here is separation from God. When we are separated from God, duality, when we don't see ourselves as one, that is the sickness. In that moment, our goal is to be centered with God, because centered with God, we are abundant. We have all. Heaven on earth is the result of oneness with God. And when miracles occur, these are affirmations of our great power. They reawaken and heal the spirit and remind us of our great power. And conviction of a state of grace is when miracles occur. When we can, conviction seems to be really powerful. Conviction in our belief is what brings miracles. Miracles unify us with our brothers, the whole human race. When miracles occur, it's unifying each other, and that's why awe is not appropriate in miracles. Just gratitude, using it as a reminder again of your power. So revelations are what deserve awe, because revelations are between you and God, and they're one-sided. They come from God to you and not the other way around. When they occur, awe is allowed, because awe is it signifies a worship like attitude, and that's why it's not okay to have awe and thinking of other human beings like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, whatever movie star. They are actually equal to you. Recognizing your equality to them is imperative in understanding your own power. You're capable of that same power. The first chapter mentions atonement, atonement being true forgiveness, seeing only the good in everyone, the godlike vision of only the good, unwillingness to see an error in anyone. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Meaning that just as if you do something wrong, you really hope that people will forgive you. Same thing is expected of you. Where others may do wrong, you can only forgive them for that and only see the good in them. This is atonement. Recognizing the darkness and knowing that you can hide nothing. When you have the willingness to hide nothing, in that moment, you are opening yourself up to God. The real purpose of this world is to use it to correct your unbelief. You can never control the effects of fear yourself because you made fear and you believe in what you made. An attitude, then, though not in content, you resemble your Creator, who has perfect faith in His creations because He created them. Belief produces the acceptance of experience. So the whole thing is here that fear only exists in your mind. When you are willing to dissolve fear and only see good, that is when miracles begin to occur in your life. Otherwise, these are just distortions of your own perception of your reality. So, again, Course basically is suggesting that fear must be dissolved. It only exists in your mind, and that it needs to be transformed into the power of love. When your mind only sees love, only sees good, the godlike vision, this is when you will experience heaven on earth by living a life of miraculous moments. So, this is my summarization of Chapter 1, A Course in Miracle, the meaning of miracles. Thanks so much, and I'll be back.